Good evening, everybody. This is DJ Z coming to you live from Equestria. Alrighty, so part one obviously means we are having a two-part episode tonight to make up for my derp last Friday. I do apologize for all that happening. But part one is going to be a little bit difficult. We're going to have a little bit of chitter-chatter going back and forth. So, with that, I would like to invite my co-owner, DJ Pinkster, and our newest member, Fade, to the floor.
What?
Boys?
DJ Pinkster and our newest member.
Oh my god.
You guys are live right now.
I can kind of tell. Hi. Yes?
I hear echo in the background.
That's a surprise.
Whoever has me over there and is tuned into the stream, can you pause it? Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. So say hi, guys. You're live.
Hi. What's up, world?
I hope our listeners can hear you, because it's pretty awesome. So, yeah. I just wanted to do a little intro with our newest member. Caught us a little off guard. Huh. DJ Pinky can hear himself. Fade, tell us a little bit about yourself. He's a bit of a flutter guy.
They, I don't know what to say.
Well, let's start out with, how did you become a brony?
Well, anyway, I was, chilling out at my friend's house one night, and, he just turned to me and he was like, "Hey, dude, I watch My Little Pony." And I was like, "Dude, do you know how weird that just sounded right now?" Like, a few weeks later, he mentioned it again, and then he was like watching something like a few days later, and I was like, okay, it's time to figure out what's up with this. So I came home and I turned on episode 1, and I was like, let's see what's so good. So I watched all the way through that one, and that got to be continued, and I was like, nah, I can't leave it like that. So I watched the second half, and then I was like, okay, one more episode, and then I'm going to bed. I watched the next episode, then I watched another, and another, and another. Got up to episode 8, and it was about 4 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I got hooked on that.
That's cool.
Later, I found out about the fandom.
So, you and I met when we were at BronyCon. Was that your first convention?
Yeah.
How did you enjoy it?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, at first I just walked around a little aimlessly until I just sat down and started typing my phone, and then you came up and started talking to me.
Yeah, I was in my Fluttershy costume, but I definitely was not acting the part. That's kind of me, though.
I was acting more of it.
Yeah. So, I am trying to find a page here. Let's see. The Hub posted it. I kind of want to talk about the news going on about season 4. So I'm trying to find that link that the hub posted a little while ago with the season 4 clips. Did anybody else see that?
I saw it, and then I had to leave in the middle of it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I've seen it. Looked pretty awesome.
well, since you've all seen it, we'll just kind of the first thing I would like to bring up is Nightmare Moon. What were everybody's thoughts about Nightmare Moon the first time we met her?
Pretty cool. That actually just pretty much that was like the first thing that made me think that was a pretty cool show, because I was expecting like girly stuff all the way through. And then Nightmare Moon shows up, and I'm just like, that girly at all. That's cool.
Oh yeah, there are so many things in the show itself that are just, oh my gosh. People are like, oh, that's a show for little kids. It's for like people who are 5-year-olds. I have news for you. There's dark magic, possession, timberwolves that are trying to eat Applejack. There is, there's a lot of stuff in there. And it starts right from the beginning with Nightmare Moon. I mean, look at her. She's trying to take over the world. Do you think... cannot talk tonight. Do either of you think that she'll be successful in her return?
I don't know. It might. I'm kind of thinking Twilight might take the place of Celestia there, or I mean, kind of looks like something in the past.
That's a bold statement, Fade.
I don't know. I confused myself when I even said it.
What about you, Pinky?
You get what I mean now.
Pinky.
What?
Yep.
Pinky down. We've lost our tech dude.
I'm right here.
Speak up, son.
I'm here.
What are your thoughts about it all?
Sorry, right now I hear like two of me. Are that Mira's gonna do a good job returning to the way she was before she tried to take the world.
Wondering how Twilight Sparkle's gonna come into it all. Because, she's got that whole princess ordeal going on. And, everyone was like, oh, the coronation video there was gonna be war within the fandom, but there never was, because everyone loved it, and it was just rushed, but really well done. Some people were going on about how she flew in the end, but in Equestria she couldn't fly. So we're kind of like foreshadowing.
Yeah, that actually confused me too.
Yeah, I mean, us as fans, I don't think are quite sure what's going on there, but a bunch of people are foreshadowing for a Rainbow Dash and New Twilight episode where RD teaches her how to fly.
Yeah.
Which I would kind of like that.
I just had a weird thought about that.
Do share.
What if it's not Rainbow Dash and Twi? What if it's Luna and Twi? Luna trying to still repay for what she done.
That's interesting.
I don't know. Rarity seemed to catch on to flying pretty quickly.
Yeah, her with her magical wings. Fake. Anywho.
Flyer competition and everything.
Yeah, Oh, speaking of Rarity, she gets her own episode this time, I hear. Which I'm not too big on Rarity, but I'm happy to hear that she's getting a new episode because she hasn't had much airtime.
Yeah.
Scootaloo,
Awesome.
I think Scootaloo is getting her own episode too. Again, because there were like panels talking about Scootaloo being teased by Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon about not being able to fly anymore. And there's rumors going around that it'll be confirmed she has a type of like disorder, or she's handicapped, so she'll never be able to fly. I kind of hope that's not true, because I'd really like to see her fly.
I'm kind of thinking that maybe sometime around the end of that episode she might actually start flying, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds kind of cliche, and MLB surprised me before with something completely out of the blue yet just as satisfying.
Yeah.
That would be a little random. But if you think about it, the Kingdom Crusaders are basically a half, but the same thing as the main six.
Yeah, I don't know why. I really hope that the rumors about the CMC stepping up aren't true. Like, they can't take Twilight out of the main six. They just...
I agree there.
She's the thing that brings them all together. I mean... I don't know. I'm really putting my trust in the writers for this one. Let's see, what else was on the panel? Oh, Pink Eye's sister is gonna be in an episode.
Which one? Inky or Blinky?
That's what I'm wondering. Because she has two sisters, Inky and Blinky, named by the fandom. I don't know if they're gonna keep the same names. But I kind of hope they do, like they did with Derpy, until there were too many issues.
Most likely.
But it would be, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then, I don't know if it's the same episode or a different one, but Pinky's musical episode that they're talking about. That's going to be interesting. And this should not be any spoilers for any of our listeners out there, because this was released on the Hub's page. There's no inside secretive. I don't have any top secret files in my house, sitting around that I'm like taking this stuff from. I don't know. Maybe it's just rumors and stuff, but I mean, it's definitely starting conversation and starting action in the fandom, and I'm happy to see that. Let's see. What else was there? Chitter
haven't heard anything
chatter.
recently.
Yeah.
What's up?
Trying to think what else there is chitter chatter for. I don't know. We might need to move on to our next topic. Think. I don't know. Cold air. I don't like having blank air on my radio shows. We need to come up with a topic.
I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Mustaches.
Well,
Random mustache.
Spike did rock that mustache in last season's finale. Did a little Godman style there. Oh, oh, oh. Open spike style.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm not the only one out there who thought of that when he did that.
Right.
You're right.
Let's see. Equestria Girls. That's a topic we could cover.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree there.
Have you guys both seen it?
Mm-hmm.
I own it.
Great. Spoiler alert to anyone who hasn't seen it. It's great. It's a lot better than what I thought it would be, and a lot better than a lot of people thought it would be. Everyone was really worried about it, but I think they pulled it off really well. Do you guys have a favorite part?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What is it?
The great and powerful Trixie needs some peanut butter crackers.
I must admit that was pretty good how they traveled over her character.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the
I just
Go ahead, Faith.
I just kind of like when Trixie showed up, I kind of forgot that Sunset Shimmer was even in there for a second. Like Trixie just stole the spotlight right there with her peanut butter crackers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Trixie needs peanut butter crackers.
Mm-hmm.
She just
Enough about that wheel.
Oh yeah. Pinky, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part would have to be closer to the end. After Sunset Shimmer got the element of harmony / Princess Twilight's crown.
When they're like battling for it?
When the other 5 of the main 6 humanized covered Twi.
Oh yeah. That was really touching.
Yeah.
I think my favorite scene was the cafeteria scene.
Random statistic about it. So far, 82% of everybody who's watched it's liked it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That cafeteria
Ton
scene
more
was really happy. And Derby was in it. I don't know anybody who hasn't
yes.
seen it. In the
I know it.
cafeteria scene. Keep an
So
eye out.
Back
Twice.
left corner.
Yep, she is there. I am so happy with that. No matter what, we always write her in at some point. She was at the coronation. She was at the wedding. She was at everywhere. I mean, whew, she's awesome.
And I think her eyes were like messed up too
Yep.
in those scenes, which was awesome.
Her eyes were in our eyes, correct.
Yeah, derpified.
It was awesome. Complete derpy. I was really happy to see that. And I know I'm not the only one out there who thinks they need to make those Wonder Colt ears and tails and like mass market them and sell them. Those guys are awesome. I would buy a pair. No hesitation.
I was hoping they'd make that.
Yeah,
Like,
those were
just
pretty
as you
cool.
said.
I'd wear them everywhere.
Oh yeah, so would I.
Yeah.
Could get a whole main 6 going here. I mean, right.
Right?
But yeah, that song in the cafeteria that was helping Twilight, I think.
It was called Helping Twilight Win the Crown.
Yeah, I have a Mando cover of it on my new phone. By the way, for those of you tuned in who have like an iPhone or an iPad, for 99 cents, marketing, I found a really cool app. It's called Brony Tunes, and it has literally all the music that are done by like any bronies. There are so many on here that I've never heard of before, and totally check it out. It's awesome. Well, it might not sound the best, but I have it on here. I can play Mando's cover of it if we want to review Mando's cover. It's up to you guys. Pinky, what do you say?
Sounds great.
Get a little Fluttershy there. Alright, well, let me see if I can get it working. Oh, there we go.
Hey, everybody, we've got something to say. We may seem as different as the night is from me. And you will see that I'm just like you, and you're just like me. Yeah. Hey, everybody, we're here to shout that the magic of friendship is what
It's all about.
Yeah, we thought we
Sorry,
were
I know all these
just
lyrics.
the night is from the day until twilight sparkle help to see another way. So
Get up, get down.
if you're gonna come around, we can work together, helping twilight win the crown. So get up, get down, cause it's gonna make us sound if we work together, helping twilight sparkle win the crown. Hey, hands up now, we're sending a message to the crowd. Hands wave up, then come down, we party together all around. Generous honesty, kind of loyalty. Twilight helped us teach to see all that we can be. So get up, get down. If you're gonna come around, we can work together, helping Twilight win the crown. So get up, get down, cause it's gonna make us sound if we work together, helping Twilight sparkle win the crown. I'm gonna be myself, no matter what I do. And if we're different, yeah, I want you to be true to you. If you follow me, we'll put our differences aside. We'll stick together and start working on that school pride.
Woo! Fluttershy sneeze.
Jump up and make a sound. Stop your hooves, turn around. Start now, make a change. Gonna come around. Jump up and make a sound. Stop your hooves, turn around. Cancel out Wonder Colts. Help her win the crown. Jump up and make a sound.
Wonderful. I love that.
Stop your hooves, turn around. Start now, make a change. Gonna come around. Jump up and make a sound. Stop your hooves,
To the ground.
Cancer lock, Wonder Colts, help her win the crown. Jump up and make a sound. Stop your
Roots to the ground.
Start now, make a change. Gonna come around. Jump up and make a sound. Stop your roots, turn around. Cancer lock, Wonder Colts, help her win the crown.
So that was Mando's cover of helping Twilight win the crown. I think he did really good with it.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know. I'm always happy with his music. He has amazing work. And, I don't know. He's just... I think his voice fit that. Like, some people do, like, covers of songs, and they just don't sound good at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a horrible thing to say, but it's so true. They just don't, like, their voice just doesn't fit the music, or the tone of the music, or, like, the original feeling of it. And then it just turns out horrible. But I was really excited when I saw that, and then when I listened to it, I was even more excited. So, yeah. Made me want to watch the movie again.
I've seen it about 3 times now.
Yeah, I've probably seen it just as many, if not more. I mean, I watched it.
count of how many times I've watched it.
Well, you own it,
Nice.
Pinky.
I keep telling myself to learn the lyrics to that song, but I never get around to it.
It's really easy once you get it down. It's just the timing can be a little tricky at first. Although, I'll tell you, it's not as bad as 20% Cooler.
Yeah, I love that song.
I think if you can learn 20% Cooler, you can learn anything.
Anything.
Right?
Yeah, anything.
Timing's not really where I need help in. It's the lyrics alone. I mean, I got the timing right, but
Yeah.
the lyrics is where it gets me with a lot of songs. But then once I learn them, once I go over them a few times, I'm like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah. Pinky and I spent, like a month trying to learn that. And when we finally got it down, my parents were like, shut up and quit singing. And I'm like, sorry.
More along the lines of a month and a half, but I general idea.
Yeah. Pinky with his
It's like sitting
timing.
right at the top of my most listened to.
Like, my brothers wanted to kill me because of how many times I sang it.
Oh, yeah. I totally understand. We are doing good on time. We have about 4 minutes left. I'm trying to think what should be our last conversation. We could just put on a song if we really wanted to. I don't know what song we would want to play though. Oh, as a tribute. Never mind, you guys don't get to pick this song. It's a tribute to the most amazing and manliest brony in the world. I met him at BronyCon, and he did this song. It's called "Barry, You're a Fine Mare," and I go crazy over it. He's amazing. So, are you guys cool with this?
Down with it.
Awesome. So, for any listeners out there, this is "Barry, You're a Fine Mare" by Dusty Hooves. The most amazing brony ever. Fangirl.
The man with rainbow on his shoulder.
Oh, he does.
Same favorites.
Awesome. So stay tuned afterwards because we have part 2 coming up, and I promise you we won't be gabbing on. We will be playing music. And I hope I'll see you then. Bye!
There's a bar on a winter's day, and it serves 100 guards a day. Lonely soldiers pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a mare in this mountain town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Barry, fetch another round. She serves them cider and wine. The soldiers say, Barry, you're a fine man. What a good wife you would be. Yeah, your eyes could coax a soldier to be free. Barry wears a braided string made of finest silver from the griffin's king. A locket that bears a claim of the stallion Barry loves. He came on a summer's day, bringing gifts from far away, but he made it clear he couldn't stay. The royal guard was his home. The soldier said, Barry, you're a fine man. What a good wife you would be. But my life and love is celestial cavalry. Yeah, Barry used to watch his eyes as he told his soldier stories. She could feel the battles fall and rise. She saw its raging glory. But he had always told the truth. Lord, he was an honest colt. And Barry does her best to hold out hope. At night, when the boss goes down, Barry walks through a silent town and loves a colt who's not around. She can still hear him say, she hears him say, Barry, you're a fine man. What a good wife you would be. But my life love is celestial. Cavalry, cavalry. Barry, you're a fine mare. What a good wife you would be. But my life and love is celestial. Cavalry.